So a few things that everybody pretty much needs to get started when they're going to start cooking Thanksgiving is, one, to decide what kind of bird you're going to use. You know, the traditional turkey, or perhaps you want to go with a goose, or even if you are cooking for 1 or 2 people, you might want to go smaller to a chicken or pheasant, capon, something. There are quite a few options, but either way, you're probably going to still need some sort of roasting pan. Now, once you get a bird that's larger than your standard chicken, about 5 to 6 pounds, you want to start going for something larger that can handle the juices that'll run off, and a roasting rack. Now, this is probably about as small of a pan as one can really get away with for a decent sized turkey. The turkey I'm cooking for my 6 people weighs about 10-12 pounds, and it should fit inside of here perfectly. So I've got my roasting pan and my roasting rack, which goes inside. And then a couple of other things that end up being really useful for people to have on hand when they're going to make their turkey is you either need some string, household string or twine, to tie up your turkey if you're going to go that route. I have to honestly tell you that if I haven't deboned a turkey and I'm not rolling up a roll or something, I almost never use the twine. Although it is an old household standby, and I'm sure my grandmother would be very annoyed for me to tell her I have pretty much discarded this. But you might need it. In addition to that, you're probably going to need a turkey baster, standard old plastic squeegee. If for some reason you don't have a squeegee, it's just so that it can get under the turkey and you can kind of stick the bulb inside and squeeze out, you know, fluids and things, and then squirt it back on top of the turkey. Now, if you don't have this, it's a specialty tool. I can't honestly tell you how many more times in a year you're really going to use a turkey baster. So, you know, a couple work. I use bamboo skewers most of the time instead of my twine. I tend to literally just stick it right through my, my turkey and pin pretty much the legs and the wings of my turkey straight through with the bamboo skewer, and then I cut or break off the edges. So you might want some of those. And we have our pins. Now, these are traditionally used to fold under the neck of the turkey. If you've stuffed the inside of the turkey, you would use these to clip under the neck, or even to clip in the wings. You need to have at least 8 if you're going to try to do something with those. So those are mine. And then there comes to trying to figure out if our turkey is done. Believe me, this is not the time where you want to be skimping on pot holders and trivets, because you want to be able to pull things out. The turkey will cook anywhere from 3 to 5 hours. So you'll want to be able to have those kinds of things on hand, and a pair of handy household tongs is always good. And then thermometers. So the interior of a turkey needs to get to 180 degrees so that you know that it's done and it's safe to eat. So there's your trusty digital thermometer, or if you want, you could use a turkey pin. Now this thing goes into a fleshy part of your turkey. You'll push it in, and when your turkey is done, there's a little piece in here. It will pop out once the turkey has hit 180 degrees. I can't pop it out because it is done, but I'll show you it once it's popped out of the center of the turkey, and it literally is running the length of this pin. It's got a little sharp tip on the point for you to pierce. So once you have all of those things, all you need is an oven. All right, let's get started on our turkey.